I've got 10 rules for building wealth. If you follow these 10 rules, you cannot help but be financially successful. Number 1, spend less than you make. This is the foundation of your financial success. It's the foundation of your wealth building. If you cannot master this basic principle, nothing else matters. It literally doesn't matter. You have to track where your expenses are going. Do it for a few months. Do it for 6 months. Find areas that you can cut back on without sacrificing what truly matters to you. Keep tracking it until you've really got a solid amount that you're happy with and you know that it's less than what you make. Number 2, save 20% of your income. I know that seems like a lot. It might seem impossible right now. Start with whatever you can, 3%, 5%, 7%. Gradually increase it over time. Automate some of those savings, all of the savings, so that it happens before you even see that money in your account, so you won't be tempted to spend it. When you get new raises, you've got to increase what you're saving, and you've got to try to get to that 20% threshold. Number 3, you have to go crazy paying off debt, especially high interest debt. You need to treat high interest debt like an absolute emergency that's costing you your financial future, which it is. Attack it with the intensity that it deserves. Focus on credit cards and personal loans, which can often be 15, 20, 25%. But personally, I think anything over 5% is an emergency in terms of debt, and I am paying that off as soon as I can. Number 4, avoid new debt like the plague. Once you've paid off your high interest debt, you should do everything humanly possible to avoid any other high interest debt in the future for the rest of your life. Number 5, save 3 to 6 months of your expenses and don't touch it unless it's an emergency. Your emergency fund is insurance for when inevitable life surprises happen, like a job loss, medical bills, car breaking down. Keep that money in a high yield savings account, getting maybe 3.5%, 4%. Don't touch it unless it's an emergency. Number 6, invest in low-cost, globally diversified index funds. There's no need to do anything fancy with your investments. Simple index funds that own thousands of different companies have shown to consistently beat professional money managers over the long term. Consistently. Look for expense ratios that are below 0.2% and below, and avoid funds that try and time the market or pick individual sectors. Number 7, related to what I just said, do not try to time the market. Don't try and think, oh, we have a recession coming up. Oh, we're going to have a big boom right now. Don't think, oh, well, Trump said this or Biden said that or the federal chairman said this. It doesn't matter. Every time that you get paid, take a portion of that money and invest in low-cost index funds. Number 8, hire a pro, a financial planner to help guide and encourage you and keep you accountable to hitting your goals. I am a financial planner, and guess what? I have a financial planner. They're a fee-only certified financial professional. They help me with budgeting, saving on taxes, insurance, retirement, financial goals, life changes, and so much more. If it's worth it for me, I really think it's worth it for most people to seriously consider hiring a professional who can help them figure out their money and make the most of it. Number 9, invest in your career growth. Your earning power is your greatest asset, especially earlier in your year when small increments in your skills, in your competence, in your communication can pay huge dividends over the course of your life. It doesn't necessarily need to be formal education. I'm not saying to spend $100,000 to go get a master's degree. It can be books, it can be podcasts, it can be certifications, which are pretty cheap right now. Increasing your personal growth, your personal development is going to increase your income, and that's going to compound for the rest of your life. Number 10, give generously. If you're reading this, thinking about this, if you're not already successful, I think you will be if you follow this advice. But there's plenty of people who are not as financially successful as you and I. So think about giving some of that money to some cause, some entity, or even just some individual person where you can really make a meaningful difference in their life. So to wrap this up, wealth is not built overnight. It's built through everyday decisions, habits, and your mindset. The earlier you start applying all of these principles, the more time these efforts are going to grow in your favor. You got to focus on progress, not perfection. You have to automate every single thing that you can, so you limit the decisions that you have to make on a daily basis, and you have to stay consistent. If you ever feel stuck or unsure of what to do next, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching. Bye.